Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I unfortunately still don't have a pop filter, but I'm going to try something real quick. Let's see. Peter Piper pick a pickled pepper. Yeah, let's hope it works. Alright, I'm sorry about the sock. I do actually hope everyone gets better audio from this, but this is actually a serious topic, so try to ignore the sock if you can. I'm sure everyone is aware that Ukraine has now been in the news because of increasing tensions with Ukraine and Russia. Russia moving troops to the border and some preemptive type war scenarios that are in play. Most recently, this news clip that I'll show you.
Have sent saboteurs into Ukraine, and Russia is planning a false flag attack to justify a military invasion. That is the bold and very public accusation from none other than the White House today.
We have information that indicates Russia has already prepositioned a group of operatives to conduct a false flag operation in eastern Ukraine. The operatives are trained in urban warfare and in using explosives to carry out acts of sabotage against Russia's own proxy forces. Whether or not they move forward, that is up to the Russian leaders to decide.
Well, the Kremlin denies it all, denies the White House claims, calling it unsubstantiated. But it's undeniable that Russia has massed more than 100,000 combat troops along the Ukrainian border. This week, the Russian military held tank drills in the mud and snow, and Russian snipers trained at a shooting range near the border.
Look, the United States doesn't care. The media does not care. In my opinion, the media does not care about the situation in Ukraine. It does not care about the people in Ukraine. It does not care in any sense of the imagination about what is happening in Ukraine whatsoever. The devastation, the toll on people, that has never mattered to the American to the American media. To the public, well, I don't know so much, but not so much to the media. Look, here's the thing. There's an increasingly worrying trend already of articles like this that I'm about to show you. They look something along the lines of this. Defense stocks to consider if geopolitics simmer. It already looks like certain groups are looking to profit from this already disastrous situation that could occur in Ukraine. Now, hear me out. It is not always a matter of fact that we have to go to war with whatever group that we're manufacturing consent with. The media only has to manufacture consent to the point that we want to support the people that we want to send guns to, because that's the nature of the American military-industrial complex. We don't necessarily have to send troops there to die to sell weapons. We don't have to manufacture them here so we take them there. Someone just needs to buy them. Someone needs to buy them, and that's it. And we usually like people that buy them that we can actually extract resources from. I want to recall the Mujahideen and Afghanistan and the resource extraction we did in that part of the world for many years. I want you to think about that area as you think about what's happening in Ukraine and elsewhere in the world when we do this. So this isn't about, the United States isn't interested in the actual ethical relationship between Ukrainian citizens and Russia and the European Union, and should Ukraine join the West, or should Ukraine join the East? I don't think the United States frankly cares about that situation at all. They simply don't. They're looking at what they can extract and what money they can make. Because again, when we go to articles like this, telling you what stocks you should invest into, and this is not the only one. You can Google Ukraine stocks and find articles telling you about what certain stocks are going to go up and why they're going to go up, like tensions with China, tensions with Ukraine, and so on and so forth. The American machine looks to make money from war, and that's the problem. That's the issue when we're talking about American politics, when we're talking about international relationships, because that's what the American system does. It's never about who benefits, who actually cares about independence of that sovereign nation, about anything like that, and we can argue about imperialism of Russia and so on and so forth. That's not my point right now. My point right now is we're already seeing these type of articles. Again, going to show you one more time because it's so important. Defense stocks to consider as geopolitics simmer. I really don't give a damn. I don't think anyone should. These are articles that should never exist in a free world, but they do. I mean, it is what they are. But yeah, so this is why it's hard to trust American media when they say certain things and who they are. Are they developing a certain message about what's going on in a certain area of the world so that we can send guns to them? You know, that's the point. Do we care? I don't know. I really don't know if we do or not. And that's the sad part. That's the part I don't know if I have an answer to. I don't know if the American media cares. And it's hard to go on without being completely conspiratorial. It's what is a history? What has continuously reoccurred throughout American history? And that's that the American media spins messages in certain ways that we can make. So the American war profiteers can make money. And it's an unfortunate reality that exists in the United States. You can just look so far as Afghanistan, Iraq, Vietnam, and just remember Russia is not the only one that's started wars with false flag operations. We've had the Gulf of Tonkin in Vietnam and other incidents across the board. Either way, look, thank you for listening. That's my rant. Goodbye. Otherwise,